The Charlie Kirk Show, where truth lives.
Okay, everybody, welcome back. Email us, as always, freedom@charliekirk.com, and subscribe to our podcast. Our next guest is one of my favorite projects that we've been working on. I was there at his campaign announcement. We're going to have him in just a second. We talk and we complain about, oh, McConnell has too much power and all this, but we have an open Senate seat right now in the state of Kentucky. We've decided to go all in for a great man, Nate Morris. It's natemorris.com, and he is the only person that is standing against the entire McConnell Mafia and the McConnell machine. It's natemorris.com. He'll be joining us in just a second. It's one of the ways where you could see, okay, we actually made substantial, sizable, measurable progress. Not just, oh, are things going to get better? But McConnell retiring and replacing it with a renegade, a rebel, and a real conservative like Nate Morris reminds me of the J.D. Vance story. Email us, as always, freedom@charliekirk.com, and subscribe to our podcast. Let's see how our podcast is doing. I haven't actually checked in a couple of days. Boom. Number 8 on the Apple News charts right there, Mr. Andrew. Andrew's right here today. We are traveling because we all went to the Cubs game. Go Cubs, by the way. Cubs are 3 straight against the best team in baseball. Brian, but you wish the Diamondbacks were that good. No good. Huh? And again, and this afternoon. Nate Morris in just a second. Welcome back, everybody. Email us, as always, freedom@charliekirk.com. Nate Morris joins us from the great state of Kentucky, natemorris.com. He is running for the U.S. Senate for McConnell's open Senate seat. Nate, great to see you, my friend. I was there at your campaign announcement. We're doing everything we can to try to assist you and try to boost you. There's a Breitbart story here, breitbart.com. Collusion in Kentucky. Mitch McConnell's allies plot to take out Nate Morris. So wait, McConnell's little allies are colluding to take you out. That makes me like you even more. Nate Morris, explain.
Charlie, it's great to be with you and to see you, and thank you for all your support. Charlie, our opponents were caught red-handed colluding to bring together a super PAC and get it funded by Mitch McConnell to try to take us out. And this is how crazy this race is going to get when the establishment sees that they're losing control, they're losing their grip on this seat through Mitch. And my opponents are getting so desperate. They're working together to try to hit us, Charlie. And they were caught red-handed. And I think that tells you and the people of Kentucky everything they need to know about how important this race is, of getting rid of the stench of Mitch, getting rid of the last 40 years of a guy who stabbed the president in the back over and over again, and bringing in fresh blood. And Charlie, as you know, the 2 people in this race, they're completely Mitch puppets. And it proves it that they're working together to create a super PAC, get the money from Mitch, and to come after us.
Well, look, Mitch is such a turncoat, and you have refused to bend a knee to this entire mafia and to play the Kentucky game where, the other candidates, I'm not here to attack them. You should attack them because you're running against them. But they're involved in that entire operation. The other story here I want to talk about is you want to stop all immigration. I'm sorry, all immigration, Nate Morris? That's amazing. You want an immigration moratorium? Producer Andrew right now is giving you standing ovation. Explain, Nate Morris. What do you mean by that?
Charlie, we've been in a crisis for decades. We've had open borders for decades. And Charlie, we're absolutely full. We are overrun with illegals in this country. They have overrun our hospitals, our schools. I talked to county clerks around Kentucky. They're processing over 120 languages from all these illegals that are coming in to our state. And I'm sure you saw the news from Stephen Miller. He said that there's at least 20 congressional seats that would flip from Democrat to Republican if illegals didn't vote in our elections. And Charlie, we know that Democrats love illegals coming into our country so they can cheat and they can get these illegals on our census and they can rig elections. And we know that rhinos love illegals because they love cheap labor. And the only way to fix this is we got to stop. We've got to have a full moratorium and a hard stop on any new immigration coming into our country until we deport every one of these 20 million illegals that Joe Biden has led into our country. It's absolutely a disgrace. And thank goodness for President Trump. He sealed the border. And now the next step is to build on that and make sure all these illegals go back where they came from.
Well, and you're also running on a national populist campaign message of bringing American manufacturing back to this country. I was at the Cubs game last night, and they gave me a baseball. and it says made in China. Can you believe that we make our base? There's nothing more American than baseball. We are making our baseballs in China. Nate Morris, when you become a U.S. Senator and you fill this open Senate seat for McConnell, I'm going to commission you that you are going to get a 600% tariff on baseballs made in China, and we're going to make baseballs in America again. It's ridiculous. Why would a baseball by Rawlings be made in China? It's outrageous. Nate Morris, talk about really quick, minute and a half remaining, bringing jobs back to the great state of Kentucky and baseballs.
It's absolutely disgraceful. And Charlie, I grew up in a working class home. 19 of my family members worked in an auto plant in Kentucky. My grandfather ran a local automotive union. And the first thing he'd tell me, look at where things are made. He'd always look for made in the USA, any chance he got. And I think President Trump has done an incredible job.
Louisville
with these
Slugger.
Tariffs. That's right, Louisville Slugger. And these tariffs are a great way to level the playing field for the American worker that's gotten the shaft from all the elites around the world. And they have been exploiting our labor. They've been exploiting our people, exploiting our goods and services. And President Trump has gotten it right with these tariffs. And Charlie, just last week, we had an announcement from Apple, $2.5 billion of investment coming into Kentucky to produce more Apple manufacturing. And that's a direct result of these tariffs that President Trump has put in place. So I stand with the American worker. We have to put American people first. And we've got to build stuff in this country again. You know that, Charlie. And this is a matter of national security, but it's also about the viability
100%.
of our middle class.
No, 100%. Nate Morris, we're behind you. NateMorris.com. Everyone in the audience should chip in what you can. He is going to displace the McConnell Mafia. And if you do not, official Major League Baseball is what it says, made in China. If that is not an example of the raping of the interior of our country by the Chinese Communist Party, I don't know what will, and Nate Morris will solve it. NateMorris.com. Thank you so much. Excellent work. Come on again soon. Thank you. I'm not getting over this. Official Major League Baseball made in China. It's an outrage. You might make a phone call. You can guess to who. We'll be right back.